Hello and welcome to this video. So in today's video, we're wild camping in the Peak District and we're going to go over the 7 core principles of Leave No Trace. In this video, you're going to learn everything you need to know. We're also not camping alone today, so stick around to see who I'm camping with. Alright, let's get this backpack off and get a brew on. So this brings me on to point number 1. Always plan ahead and prepare. A lot of people think that the Leave No Trace principles are just cleaning up after yourself and making it look like no one's been in that area, but it's actually a lot more than that. Research the area where you're camping. Bring the appropriate clothing, what you need for that specific camp. And most importantly, check the regulations. We're boiling. We're gonna have a tea. Nice tea. We've got our brew. So that brings me on to point number 2. Make sure you're traveling and camping on durable surfaces. So where you can, try your best to hike on well-trodden paths and pitch your tent on flat spots where maybe you've seen someone camp there before. Don't be going pitching your tent on a bed of heather or a bed of plants or flowers. Make sure you're disposing of all waste properly. So make sure you're packing everything that comes out of your bag. Food scraps, any rubbish, any toilet paper, tissues, wipes, anything like that gets taken home with you. So before we go over any more points, I'm going to get the tent pitched up. You can probably see in the sky how moody the sky is. The rain keeps coming down in little showers every now and then, so I'd rather get the tent up now, and I've got a little bit of a shelter if it does come down heavy. If you could do me a massive favour, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so yeah, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate that. Oh, is anything better than a Bakewell slice? I need one of these right now. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, they do. They come in little packs of 2 as well. So number 4 of the 7 core principles of Leave No Trace. Leave what you find. So don't go around pulling plants out and taking rocks home and stuff like that. Anything you find in the outdoors and natural spaces should stay exactly where it is. Number 5 is minimizing campfire impact. So there's no excuse to having a fire on a hill. You should only ever be using designated fire spots. Fires should only be kept really small, so you shouldn't have big blazing fires with loads and loads of logs on. Keep fires small, and when you're done with a fire, fully extinguish it. You would have seen me a couple of times on my videos, if you've watched my videos before, getting a stick and swishing water around the fire, making sure it's fully extinguished before I go. Number 6 is respecting wildlife. So don't feed them, so secure your food properly at night in your tent. Observing them from a distance as well, so don't go over to them and scare them away. And finally, number 7, be respectful of other visitors in the area. So don't go blaring loud music out of your tent and making a mess and screaming and shouting. People come to nature to relax and find solitude, so people playing music out the tent and screaming and shouting and making loads of racket, that is not what the outdoors is about. I think we should go for a walk over here, because yeah, you're asking, why is this important, Josh? Why should people follow it? Why is it important to us? So when I say us, that's a very important word, because it's not just about us, it's about future generations, so they can enjoy the outdoors too. So we're not wrecking the place and ruining natural places before us and after us. Like, these have been, look at this place for example, where I am now. This has probably been here millions of years, so it's very important that we look after it, the last bit of nature we have left. Also the ethical responsibility, realising that we're guests in these places and people come out to enjoy camping and get away from their everyday chores or work or 9 to 5, or the kids, or even get away from the wife for a little bit. Oh, the rain's coming down now. We'll get in the tent and then I'll let you meet who we're camping with. But I need shelter. Just listen to that sound. I love that sound. Nothing better. I just love that sound of just rain on the tent. So nice. Look at this for a tent then. What a beast. This is the, what is it? Terra Nova what?
Quasar Expedition.
Quasar?
Quasar, yeah.
Quasar Expedition.
Hello.
So this is Mike. He's got his own YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel called?
Airless Mean.
Airless Mean. It'll be in the, I'll leave the link in the description down below, and it'll be in the pinned comment as well, so go and subscribe. Obviously he does wild camping and stuff. Oh, it looks cool. It's huge in there. Look at the size of it. That is a palace, that.
I told you I could kneel up in it.
Wow.
Look how much more room I've actually got.
That's actually a palace, that, isn't it? Like, that is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely need a brew. It's chilly now. It's chilly. There you go. We are boiling. Did you know, according to science anyway, the perfect amount of time you should brew a tea bag to get the maximum taste is exactly 5 minutes. So there we go. You've learned something new today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think there's anything nicer than knowing you're out in the elements. There's just a piece of material separating you from the weather, and sipping a hot drink. Cheers to you if you're watching.
Ever think about getting the kettle on first? We're not in a rush today, we've got plenty of time.
Please tell me you've had one of these. A Kit Kat Chunky White. So good. So good. Right, that's me for the night. Gonna probably drift off to the sound of this rain now, unless anything happens through the night and I bring you back. I shall see you in the morning.
Morning. I slept quite well. I'll tell you one thing though, that was a windy night. That was a windy night. Ugh. Cold this morning. I'm gonna have to get my hood up. It's a cold one. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look how she's just poking her head over. Wow. Look at that. As for our campers, that is what you want to wake up to. Every morning, any day of the week. So bright too. So bright. That shows how cold it was last night. Mike's got a bit of ice on his tent. Yeah, so he actually double pegged this side of the tent just to be on the safe side. Let's get these poles dropped. Look at that, lovely. Is just before you leave, check the area. Make sure you've not left anything. Like, that is a perfect example. I've left a peg, I didn't even see that. So yeah, always good. That's why every single camp, or even when you go to the woods for a little fire or something like that, always check the surrounding area. That's it for this one. I hope you've learned something. If you enjoyed this video or took anything away from it, please consider subscribing. Right, let's get this backpack on.